Hi, this is Diane Lovetobake, and what we're going to bake tonight is chocolate mint brownies. So let's get started. I really like this recipe because you can do it right on the stove. You don't need a mixing bowl or anything like that. So put your pan on your stove, and what you're going to need is 1 stick of butter, and put that in. And then you just want to melt this, of course. The next thing you're going to be needing is 2 ounces of unsweetened chocolate. Now, if you have the one that's already melted, if not, 2 ounces is 2 squares. I actually use these little discs, but they're 2 ounces of unsweetened chocolate. And I like to put it in once that this butter, has melted. Just a little bit more. Once you do that, put your 2 ounces of your unsweetened chocolate in, and what you want to do is just with a spoon or a spatula, make sure that it's all melted together, and that shouldn't take you too long. Now what you're going to do is, once that this all melts and it becomes smooth, you're going to wait and take it off your stove, take it off the heat, and you should wait about 3 minutes for it just to cool down a little bit, because we're going to be adding eggs. And you know yourself, if you're going to put eggs, raw eggs, into something hot, a mixture, you're going to make scrambled eggs. So you don't want to do that. So we're going to warn you ahead of time to take it off the heat and then wait a few minutes. I'm going to move it along a little bit, of course, due to the video, and not wait that whole 3 minutes. And everything looks like it has come together, the butter and the chocolate. Whoops, that went flying. And then I'm going to grab another spoon, and I'm going to be putting in granulated sugar. And you're going to be putting in 1 cup of granulated sugar. And I'll show you what that looks like so far. Okay, and this is what it'll look like. The next thing you're going to need and you're going to put in is 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And then again, just keep stirring it and bringing it all together. Again, I took it right off the heat. I generally let it sit for about 3 minutes, but as I mentioned, I'm moving it along. I'll just feel it. It's not too hot, which is good. And now I'm going to add 1 egg at a time, but a total of 2 eggs. And I'm going to try to work with them really quickly, just to make sure that they get blended in quickly into this batter. And I did it. It wasn't too hot, luckily. Perfect. The next thing that you're going to put in is all-purpose flour, and you're going to need 1/2 cup of that. And then put that in your pan and just keep stirring till it's smooth. You don't have any lumps. And I'll show you what that looks like. I just want to get to that bottom of that pan and work the sides here. It'll look like this. Very nice, smooth, glossy batter, and just a pinch of salt. Okay, and now with my spatula, I'm just going to clean the side of my pan here. Okay, and let me take that out. Now what I like to use is my little square pan for this. This particular one is a 7-inch pan, and the reason I like to use this particular one is because I like them to come out quite thick. So what you're going to do is you're going to take just half of this mixture into your pan, your baking pan, and do heavily grease it. Now once you do that, just smooth it out evenly into your pan. And this is where your little mints are going to come into to make it mint. Take chocolate thin mints. You'll need a box of them. And then you're just going to press them into your batter. And it really depends how many that you want to put in. What I like to do is, and I'll show you in a second, I press in 9 of them for my little pan. If you want to put more in, of course, and fill in those little gaps with them, you feel free, that kind of thing. And then take the rest of the mixture and then pour it all over the top of your chocolate mints. Now you're going to bake these brownies at 350 degrees, and they're going to take you anywhere from 20 to 25 minutes. I'm going to try to get all the rest of that batter out of there, out of my pan. And again, you want to make these brownies so that they come out thick. If not, you will have difficulty maybe getting them out of your pan. So you do want them to come out nice and thick. Okay? Now once you put them in the oven and you bake them for that 20 or 25 minutes, make sure when they come out that you put them on a cooling rack before you start to cut them. Okay? I have some made that I baked ahead of time to show you. And here is, let's see if you can, I'll pull that out, just one of them, and I'm going to break it open with a fork here to show you. I hope that you can see it. These beautiful fudgy light brownies, and you'll see the chocolate mint inside of them. If you like mint and you like chocolate, you're going to love these chocolate mint brownies. What a quick and easy recipe to bake. I hope you like this recipe. If you do, leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. And as always, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.